booster tank backup, or for short, booster backup. I'm a numbers guy, so let's start with some of the data that we got here. So here are the dispatch numbers from 5 different structure fires within the city. And here we have the average of those second due and third due after the first arriving apparatus, with the second due on average showing up at 2 minutes and 16 seconds after the first due, and the third due 1 minute and 4 seconds after the second due. So also for a baseline, to kind of give you some numbers and some ideas, in a controlled environment, we decided to grab a water supply and see how long it would actually take. So with a rookie firefighter laying out 400 feet of 5-inch, from water to the hydrant to the trunk, completely bled off, came out to 3 minutes and 11 seconds. So in this video, each 100-foot section of 5-inch took about 13 seconds for it to play off of the truck, coupling to coupling. And then when filling up the 5-inch, it took from coupling to coupling about 5 seconds to fill up with water. So that being said, we can add probably anywhere from 15 to 20 seconds of extra time per 100 section of 5-inch when laying out to the fire scene. So there's already a lot of good data on here, a lot of good articles about it, a lot of conversation happening about it. Check some stuff out if you want by yourself or as a team. I highly recommend it. So if you decide this is an option that you can use and decide to call for it, or someone else calls for it, and you're either that first due or second due, for the drivers to kind of set an idea in place of how to establish that water supply between those two. So here you go. If a booster backup is called for, I personally like a donut rolled 3-inch section of hose. Just bowl it out, take your male coupling, hook it up to your auxiliary intake on your fire apparatus. Next, you're going to take that female coupling and put it in proximity of where you think the second due apparatus is going to show up, whether at the front or at the rear of the vehicles. Now, second due driver, put your truck in the pump, grab that coupling, hook it up to your discharge, and give him idle pressure. This is not a tandem, this is not a relay. He's just robbing water when he is needing it. Do recommend opening up your recirculation valve to prevent overheating while he is not robbing water and water is not being flowed. Once water is at the attack engine, we are going to bleed off the air and just rob that water when we need it, whether all the way open or just a little bit at a time. This prevents us from wasting that water on the ground or in a large diameter hose. And if you just happen to come up a little bit short, most, if not all of our trucks have a little pony section of hose that we can make up that difference with. With a little bit of practice, this can all be accomplished definitely under a minute, approximately about 30 seconds with some reps in.